What is up, everybody? Welcome to another Let's Talk. So, I've been struggling with thinking about how I was going to do this one, and I haven't done one of these type Let's Talks for any of the other characters for Smash Brothers, the DLC characters. I may go back and do them at a later date, but I thought I'd do one for Min Min. Try to start it off right. I may just do one big one for the whole Fighter Pass 1 and just do the ones for Fighter Pass 2 individually. But I thought I'd give my thoughts on Min Min and like what I like about her, what I don't like, and things of that nature. So you guys get a feel of try to give you guys a feel of her a little bit. Basically, like the things that I like about it. If you don't know anything about the character, Min Min is actually from ARMS, fighting game that came out in 2017, I think it was, for Switch. The game is actually not bad. The problem with the game was I think they tried to go the that's one of the games they tried to go the esports route with, and I just don't think it clicked with people. It has a cast of quirky characters, and one of the more popular characters is Min Min. And so Min Min is like the ramen girl. And basically in Smash, they did a good job of actually doing her move set like the moveset would be in ARMS, basically. So I think that's one of the things that I actually like about it. I like the attention to detail, and I got to give Sakurai and the team props. They always do a good job with their characters as far as like bringing them over into Smash and making it work. She is a fast character, and I like characters that have some speed to them. Like, she's not Sonic level fast, but I do like the speed that she has because it feels more, it's able to be more controlled. So it's not like I'm overshooting stuff like I do with Sonic, or sometimes that I do with Zero Suit Samus or even Sheik at points. But I like the way her speed feels. She has decent power and a good move set, and you can make some interesting combos off of like how her moves work. But there is one thing, like they do have attacks for the left and the right arm, so it's a little bit different from what you're used to as far as other characters in the game. She plays a little bit different, and I think that actually works. But there are other characters that play different than what they actually did. Then we're basically playing different, but taking stuff from their actual game. The classic path route I like with her is actually pretty fun, and so is her spirit table. Once you get the hang of it, like I did have some issues with Max Brass, but once I got the hang of it, it was actually a not a bad match actually. But I like her classic path. It isn't as bad as the fire. I think the Fire Emblem one for Byleth was probably the worst, the one I had the most trouble with. But this one wasn't as bad. Her stage is actually, it's a fun stage. The jump pads though do take a little getting used to. I'm not gonna lie. It's one of those things where they have jump pads and they can actually cause an issue on the regular stage. I'm not talking about the battlefield or the final destination. I'm talking about the regular stage. So they can actually help or hinder. And the pads at the top, you have to always be aware of the top of the arena, because if you hit the pad on the top, it's pretty much a straight shot down. So I actually like that a little bit. It keeps things interesting. So that's one of the things that I actually liked. And actually I like the soundtrack to ARMS. So the music selection that they put in from the ARMS game is actually pretty dope, and I like that. I like that. I wish they would like actually sell those. I don't know if they sold ARMS. Some video games actually, soundtracks actually you can buy them. Some of them you can't. I haven't seen a soundtrack for this game. I'm pretty sure they have one. They probably sell it in Japan, but I haven't seen one for the US. So that's why I say that. So the things that I didn't like about her, well, she does take a little while to get used to, and that's basically because of how the character is set up. Like I said before, there are buttons for the left and the right arm. And so it's a little bit of a different setup as opposed to like how other players play. The down B is how you change the arm, and I kind of don't like the down B situation. Back on Brawl and on back in Brawl and I want to say it was in Smash U. You had to do down B for Sheik and Zelda, and I hate using down B to transform or change into another character. I've never liked that, and I don't really like that for her arms. And you only change into 3: the dragon, the I think it's the Zoomerang, and the Megawatt. The Megawatt comes in handy. And the dragon can come in handy as well, but you got to know when to use them. So that's what I say. That's why I say it takes a little while to get used to her, just because of how she's set up. And but overall, do I think she's fun? Yeah, I think she's a lot of fun to play with. It's a lot of fun figuring out her combos and things of that nature. She does have a little bit of, well, at least I've noticed this. It's usually an issue when you're fighting stronger characters like King K. Rool, or I should say heavier characters like King K. Rool and Ganon and Ganondorf and who else? King DDD, the ones that have like ridiculous amounts of power. It can be an issue playing against them, but it's one of those things where everybody's beatable, but it just takes a little bit, having to learn her as opposed to having to play up against them. I have seen a lot of people playing online with her, which is a good thing, because usually most people, they'll play online and then then you won't ever see them again. Because when I go online, I hardly ever see anybody playing with Joker or Banjo. I do see people playing with Terry and Hero from time to time, but the other DLC characters, I don't really see that much outside of that first month when they drop. So Min I've been seeing a lot of, and that's pretty good, just from that standpoint. I think people are actually enjoying playing with her, and that's a good thing. So in the comments, y'all let me know what character you think is coming next. Who would you like to see come next on the Fighter Pass? And me personally, I'm hoping for Travis Touchdown personally. That was the other person from the poll that we did for Smash U. I always had Bayonetta and Travis Touchdown, so I'm hoping we get a Travis Touchdown in the game, either that or a Beautiful Joe. I know Capcom's probably tripping about that, but it was a GameCube game, so I wouldn't mind seeing Beautiful Joe show up at some point at least. But leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think. Do you like playing with Min? Do you like her moveset? Leave a comment. Let me know, and I'll see you guys on the next vid. Peace out, peeps.